thank you for taking time out of your schedules. We believe that this project is important for the airport and able to properly serve our existing and future customers. This is a 270-day environmentally compliant project that will add 53 hangars and create 2 ready-to-build corporate parcels on the airport. It's been a long time coming. The total cost of the project is $8.2 million. It's taken me about 4 years to scrimp and save and create that budget surplus for us. And I'd like to emphasize that there is not a penny of federal, state, or local tax dollars being invested in this. It's airport enterprise money. The project has a 16-year payback, about a 3.2% internal rate of return over 20 years. I would like to personally thank Josh Bowling. Josh, if you can stand up and just, Josh is the project manager for this project, who has designed this project. Basically spent the last 2.5 years of his life working on the design of this project, taking it through the bidding process with purchasing and contracting, and getting the contract documents developed and signed. So thank you. So without further ado, Mr. CEO.
Well, good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you here today. A little bit windy, but a good day to be here at PDK. I want to thank you all for giving us a few moments of your day. I want to thank federal officials from the FAA and the Civil Air Patrol for being here today. I want to acknowledge our partners in this venture, the LPA Group, who are the architects and engineers for this project, and Astra Group contractors who are responsible for building the hangars. Thank you all for being here today. But I want to especially thank Mike Van Wee, the director of PDK, and the PDK staff. Thank you so much, because you're the men and women who really not only keep this airport running on a day-to-day basis, but it's just such a shining example of what can be done, and you make the county look good. I want you to know that. So give yourselves a pat on the back and a round of applause, because you deserve it. Thank you all. Now, sometimes you have to reflect on where you've come from to understand where you are and where you're headed. In 2010, right in the midst of a global economic recession, DeKalb County, like other governments, was not immune to the fiscal fallout of shrinking revenue, increasing unemployment, and a collapsing housing market. And maintaining the status quo, or worse, doing nothing, were not options. And as a governing authority, we had to take swift action to prevent any service disruption or decline in our overall quality of life. And as a result, the Board of Commissioners and I established a Revenue Enhancement Commission, which was jointly chaired by Bill Dahlberg, who is the former president of the Southern Company, and Matthew Ware, CEO of Ware's Paget Business Services. And today we are witnessing the byproduct of their hard work. Among the Commission's first-tier priorities was the construction of additional private hangars right here at PDK. In a few moments, we'll break ground on an $8.2 million T-Hangar project that will consist of 53 units for small and mid-sized airplanes. The additional hangars are projected to generate an additional $500,000 in revenue for the county. Is that $500,000 per year? Am I correct? That's correct. The success we enjoy today is from our willingness to act boldly, think innovatively, and lead courageously to ensure that DeKalb County continues to be a model of excellence in governance. Adversity is the catalyst for opportunity. In DeKalb County, we do not shy away from challenge. We embrace it as another chance to move our county forward. Today is another step towards the horizon. I want to thank you all for being a part of our success. I want to thank you for being a part of our future. And I'm going to turn it over now. I understand we will have an historic last landing on the runway. Mike.
Thank you. At this point, the last landing on the runway should happen any time now. At this point, I'd like to introduce Andrea Van Buren. Andrea is the past commander of the Civil Air Patrol chapter here at PDK, and we are extremely proud to have Andrea as a tenant.
Good morning, I'm Major Andrea Van Buren, Assistant Chief of Staff for the Georgia Wing of the Civil Air Patrol. I'm also joined today by Lieutenant Colonel Roy Villers, who is our current commander of PDK Senior Squadron here. We're very lucky that PDK is our base. We actually have 2 squadrons based here. We also have the CAD Cadet Squadron. For those that are not familiar with Civil Air Patrol, it's a 70-year-old organization, and our 3 missions are emergency services, cadet programs, and aerospace education. Part of our job is to educate the future leaders of the aviation industry. And soon we'll have one of our aircraft that's based here making a historic landing at the, no, not yet.
Just landed.
Oh, here we go.
He just landed, so he should be rolling.
He'll be rolling in momentarily.
Everyone over before the landing.
You guys are welcome to come up.